Hey, what's going on? Clark Bartram here. Now, if you're like me or the people that I train in my life, you spend a lot of time on the road. And if you spend a lot of time on the road, you probably made the excuse or had a very good reason of you don't have the time or you don't have the tools to get a very efficient workout. Well, today, we're going to get rid of all of those reasons and excuses why you might not work out while you're on the road, because I'm going to show you a great circuit training workout that I use when I travel. This is my hometown, and what I did today was I just packed my training mask and a couple bands, and I'm going to run up and down these steps like thousands of people have, like I did when I was preparing to go into Marine Corps boot camp in 1981. I ran up and down these steps to get conditioned to be ready to go run in boot camp. And if I would have had this training tool right here, I would have been more conditioned. I would have been more prepared, because there's a lot of benefits that you will get from using a training mask. And that's what I want to show you today. Okay, there's some people in the world that might want to argue whether or not the training mask is something that's efficient when it comes to becoming stronger with your lung capacity, your cardio output, your heart, how efficiently your heart works. This is all I really want to say to those guys who may or may not have good reasons for what they consider an argument. All I want to say is, I just did the workout. So you can theorize all you want. You can sit back and research anything you think is valid that will bolster your argument. My response would be, come do a workout with me. Put on a training mask, run some stairs, do a simple band workout. Go run the 400 with the training mask on. And if you don't feel that your heart is working harder safely, and that means it needs to become more efficient at what it does in relation to the heart's job. If you don't think that is happening, and if you don't think your cardiac output, your pulmonary, your lungs, if you don't think your lungs are working harder to become more efficient at what the lungs do, that's putting out oxygen-rich blood to all of your muscles so you can recover faster in any workout situation. I would say then there's a valid reason for an argument, but I don't think that's the case. I think the case would be that people who are arguing for the sake of arguing would have to sit back and go, you know what? There's some validity to what these guys are saying about the training mask. There is some valid research and science, and more importantly than my mind than anything else, real world application that applies to a human trying to function more efficiently in life. As we age, as our body begins to decline, we need to be cognizant and very aware of body parts and functions in our body that we may have overlooked because we're so obsessed with aesthetics, with doing curls for the girls and bench press so you look good on the beach. What about your heart? What about your lungs? Yes, they are a secondary muscle that's being worked when you're doing these other things, but how about prioritizing them with tools like the training mask? This is not the end-all be-all, but certainly it's a tool that you should not throw the baby out with the bathwater. So if you're that guy, come and train with me.